Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chris Chavez here, your friendly neighborhood Fandroid. Today I wanted to talk to you, or show you guys, the new Swype keyboard. This is the brand new version 1.3. The version you're probably running is like 1.1.1 or somewhere along those lines. We actually told you guys about it a little bit early, which was yesterday, but it didn't actually go live on Swype.com until today. So I kind of just wanted to show you because I want my mom to install it, and I want like some of my friends to install it. And because it can be kind of a little complicated process, or there's more steps involved than just going into Google Play Store and downloading. It's actually not found in the Google Play Store. I just wanted to make this video to show you guys how to do all that and talk about some of its cool new features, because as it stands with these cool new features, it's kind of like the keyboard of the month or something along those lines. Once again, this can't be found in the Play Store because Swype considers it a beta. They've pretty much considered every one of their Swipes a beta, which is kind of frustrating given that, you know, it's such a solid keyboard, and I love it because if you guys are unaware about Swype, it allows you to swipe words instead of typing them, which is awesome for one-handed use. And you're probably already accustomed to it because it comes stock or standard on a lot of like Samsung phones that came out last year and whatnot. So chances are you probably already have it and you either love it or you hate it, but it's going to get a lot better now. You don't have to swipe. You can actually type out words, and the prediction is getting out of control. So again, cannot be found in the Google Play Store. Super frustrating, but it's just something we have to live with for now. I'm going to show you guys how to get it up and running. You're going to jump into your web browser. Yeah, and we're going to type in beta.swype.com, and then you're going to jump onto that. Hopefully you've already registered an account to try out all the Swype betas and all that, but if you haven't, now's a good time to do it. You'll see here they talk about some of the new features it has. It's got a personal dictionary backup and sync, which means it's going to sync your personal dictionary. All those crazy words you're using, like nom nom and ermagerd, all those weird words you're using are going to be synced to the cloud. So that means whenever you switch devices, you could probably have, I mean, like hundreds and hundreds of weird little words that you use, and it sucks that when you get a new device, your keyboard has to learn all those new words all over again. So that is the history now. There's also a split keyboard for tablets. So if you have a tablet, there's a split keyboard, which means if you're holding it like in landscape mode, the keys will be, there'll be just like an empty space in the middle, and you can just type out stuff a lot easier without having to reach over and grab or type the letters and whatnot. There's keyboard themes, which I think is awesome because the Swype keyboard stock is always pretty ugly, and it barely, the only thing it really matches is TouchWiz, which isn't saying much because TouchWiz is pretty hideous. And then they have hot words, which, like I mentioned before, Gangnam Style, Nom-Noms, ermagerd, all that weird stuff. So we're going to go ahead. I'm already registered, so I'm just going to log in. You have two options, register or log in. I don't know if you can see it there on the camera. It's kind of bright. But if you haven't registered, go ahead and do so now. It's going to just, you know, you have to enter an email and make up a password, and then you'll be in and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and log in and type in my email address here. Okay, I'm going to click submit. And there's a ton of different options here. This is basically like how you will download the installer, which will download Swype. It's kind of like a two-step process or whatever, but it's a little frustrating too. You can click here to download Swype. You can download Swype here. You can download the Swype beta installer. All these will pretty much accomplish the same thing, which is all you want to do is download the Swype beta installer. So let's just download Swype. Go ahead and click that one. You can click the other one too. It doesn't really matter. So it's going to take a minute, but it should. There it goes. Wait for it. There it goes. Swipeinstaller.apac. Yours won't have a 2 or number after it. It's only because I've downloaded and done this a million times. Download complete. So if you haven't yet, don't press the thingy. Don't press that yet, because that'll get to installing it. First, jump into your settings and make sure you go to your security and lock screen. Yours is probably just security or something else along those lines. But you're going to want to make sure you have unknown sources checked. If it's not checked, go ahead and click it and check it. Basically, it allows you to install applications that are not found in the Google Play Store. Okay, so once that's checked off, what we're going to do is just pull down your thing, notification, and go ahead and click that for the installer. This is the Swype Beta installer. So this is what it needs to like verify that you're a registered user and all this crazy ridiculousness. So go ahead and click install, application installed. Let's go ahead and open it. Welcome to the Swype Beta installer. Please log in. So again, you're going to log in with your Swype account. Alright, so now that I've logged in, you're going to see it's beta 1.3 release. This is the most latest version with all those fancy new features. So let's go ahead and download Swype. Take just a brief minute. You might want to make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi because it'll make this whole process a whole lot easier. Or just at least make sure you have like a good 4G connection, depending on your carrier. And there we go! Alright, so Swype Beta has been downloaded and it's going to ask you to install. So you're going to have two apps basically. You're going to have the Swype Beta installer and you're going to have Swype Beta. Swype Beta installer you're going to keep on your phone because that's how you're going to update the Swype, or like whenever there's a new update or you hear about it, you go to Swype Beta installer and then you application installed. And then from there you can update. It'll tell you if there's a new release or whatnot, and you can download and over your old Swype. Let's go ahead and enable Swype. So there's two things here. So they kind of make it easy for you, since if you don't know how to manually enable keyboards, Mom, this is for you. Enable Swype on the next screen. So the next screen they're going to show you is your language and input. This is actually in your settings, but you're going to go ahead and click, make sure it's checked. And of course, Google likes to alert you that you know, keyboards can steal all your information and they know what you're typing and blah 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 blah. So only install keyboards from trustworthy sources. I tend to stay away from Chinese keyboards because you never know what those guys are doing. Swype Beta, so it's checked. Now we just go back, click the back button. So it's enabled. Now you want to click Swype as your default keyboard. Choosing Swype from your list. So these are the keyboards that I have installed. The crappy Samsung keyboard, SwiftKey, which is super awesome, and then Swype Beta. I guess the cool thing about Swype Beta is that it's free, and then other apps like SwiftKey are like around $3. Although I highly recommend SwiftKey if you like typing out crazy stuff. So here it is. Welcome to the new Swype. You can swipe, type, write, or speak. Because Swype is made by Nuance, these are the guys that make Dragon Dictation, which is an incredibly robust or just accurate voice dictation software, so you can speak and it knows what you're saying. The Google has their own, you know, with the stock keyboard that can transcribe your messages as you're talking, but the Swype one is absolutely amazing because it's made by those Dragon Dictation guys. So you can swipe your words instead of typing them. I think we kind of covered that. And then this is for your backup and syncing. So now all your Swype dictionary will be synced across all devices. If you get a new device, it will also be, you know, all your dictionary words will be on that device as well, which is awesome. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do the registration process. Accept all that stuff. And it's asking me to check my email for complete registration. Let's go ahead and open that sucker up. Oh, so you can just click the link that they sent to you. Let me see if I can, that link right there. And then it's going to pull up, you know, what do you want to execute, Internet or Swype Beta? Let's say it's Swype Beta, duh. And then there it goes. It's the features for backup and sync weren't enabled, but now it's enabled and everything. So I guess we're ready to rock and roll. Thingy thing. Oh, okay. So you can just long press home button and then hopefully Swype Beta installer is still running, and then you can, if you want to, start a tutorial because it'll show you all those fancy new features. There's a ton of new Swype settings, so I'm going to go to the Swype settings because this is all the good stuff. It teaches you how to swipe, you have your gestures, I'm not going to mess with that stuff. Preferences, there aren't too many new things, it's all pretty much the standard stuff. And I guess the new stuff is going to be personalization. They have themes. So classic keyboard theme, let me show you guys all the new themes they have. It's pretty awesome. So classic, I hate classic. Cloud looks pretty cool. It's like blue, then it has some orange highlights. Cream is pretty much the same thing except no blue. It's just got the, you know, whatever. Then you got magenta, a dark colored mercury, midnight, which is kind of like the one above, night, which looks kind of, maybe I'll go with night for now. This one has a cool gradient effect. I actually don't like that. I like my keys looking flat. Flat as a third grader. Oh wait, okay. Accept. So I'm gonna go with night. And oh, you can also personalize your experience, so you can learn a lot of the words that you type in Facebook and Twitter and Gmail. You might want to do this unless you type like a complete idiot on Facebook or Twitter, but I tend to use punctuation and I use slang words, but I try to make sure that they're all like, I don't know, I'm pretty OCD, pretty anal about that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and enter in my Twitter, and there it goes. It's updated my personal dictionary using crazy words that I use on Twitter, which I use a lot, so that's gonna make everything a whole lot more easy. Oh, we got some bad words in there. So these are just, I guess, a lot of the personal dictionary stuff. I've actually edited out or deleted some of the bad words that I use. I mean, I actually don't really cuss that much, and yeah, whatever, that's fine. So Pimpsqueak, that weird little face guy, that little thing now. So now it's gonna know, like, when I start typing it in, even like crazy emoticons and stuff. So that's cool. Oops, don't check all. Let's go ahead and get this puppy started. Let me jump in my plume. Okay, so here's the new swipe. So it should know things like Gangnam. Oh, it knows Gangnam Style. So from here, if it's highlighted as orange, you can just press spacebar and it'll automatically insert that word. Style. It should predict the next word pretty well. So you can see here. Let me just type in a sentence, I guess. Hey guys, just trying out the Weather Girl new swipe beta. Okay, well I'm typing really slow to try to see if it can predict stuff. Prediction is pretty good. It's I would say it's about on the same, almost the same level as SwiftKey. I think SwiftKey can do predictions a little bit better, but this is still pretty awesome because you can just go crazy and blind type. So I'm just gonna go crazy and blind type and see how well this keyboard can autocorrect my typing. And blind type to see how well this thing, yeah, I mean, it did pretty good. I was getting pretty retarded there for a little while, so I'd say it did really, really well. Let's go ahead and try the Dragon Dictation, the voice thing, which I think is really, really cool. So let me go ahead and press the little button here. This is for your voice activation, voice typing. Hey guys, what's going on, comma, it's Chris Chavez here with Fandroid.com. Period. I talk like an idiot. Oh, okay, here we go. With Sandra.com. That's good enough. I guess it doesn't know Fandroid. Probably have to type that in or enter it in. Hey guys, what's going on? Comma, it's Chris Chavez here with blah 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 blah. Not bad, right? And I didn't really have to even. I mean, with my horrible voice and I kind of slurred speech, it still was able to do that pretty well. So, I guess that's just a quick look at Swipe Beta. Have I swiped yet? And that's just a quick look at the new Swipe Beta. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Swipe will change your life. Boom! Nailed it. Not bad, Swipe. Not bad at all. So yeah, with that, I'm Chris Chavez with Fandroid.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys know how to install Swipe. It really wasn't too hard a process, but again, there's a lot of steps involved and stuff. But new Swipe is totally awesome. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up and maybe even 1 thumb up because that's all you need to do to swipe. So it's actually replaced SwiftKey as my default keyboard for now. I heard SwiftKey has some pretty big changes or things in the works, so I'm excited to see what those guys have to bring to the table later. Competition is awesome and it's thriving on Android. So with that, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.